Welcome to the day 16 of 21 days confidence booster challenge. Today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic which can help you to increase your confidence. And I can tell you some of you are going to be getting little uncomfortable today. So what is it? It is how is your appearance? How do you appear? How do you carry yourself wherever you go? And when I talk about appearance, it includes your clothing, your accessories, what you wear, your watch, your neck piece, your earrings, your rings, the bag you carry, your shoes or your sandals. So that's your accessory and your grooming. So it's clothing, accessory, and grooming. So what is grooming? Grooming is neatness and cleanliness of your skin, your hair, and does includes your makeup. And how do it's like an overall hygiene. Now, many of the time, the moment we start talking about clothing, few of us tends to get a little uncomfortable saying that, this is who I am, this is my style, take it or leave it. And this is exactly the point when I want you all to open up your mind to explore what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Now, many of the time when people think that they need to change themselves, they probably have to level up their clothing. We feel that, it's all about looking attractive and it's all about styling. And I know this many of the time when I've started to work with people like, I don't like styling and all. And, it makes me a little uncomfortable. Now, let me tell you the difference between the styling and taking up your image a level up. Styling is a place wherein one is only focusing on looking attractive. It's like a stylist enters into your life, changes the way you wear and tell them you wear this, you don't wear this, you put this and you don't put this, and they make you kind of doll you up. And the moment they're out of your life, you start feeling this is not me. I probably don't like it. Probably this is not going on me. And slowly and steadily you go back to the square one from where you got started. Now, here's what I want you to know that how styling is different from image consulting. How you need to take care of your image. In image, the most important part is, of course, to look attractive, but that comes at the third level. The first and the foremost thing which we need to take care of is, am I looking authentic? Authentic to my comfort, in the comfort I feel in what I wear, authentic to the goals I have, and also authentic to the roles I have. Because that's exactly the point you're going to be at your highest authentic level. At the same time, the second point which we need to keep in mind is, am I appropriately dressed to the place where am I going, where I am going? So it comes in the order of your authenticity, then being appropriateness, and then of course being attractive. Now, what I want you all to ask yourself is that every single time you buy something or you wear something for your own self, just ensure that you're your most presentable self, especially at the places wherein you need to influence the people around you. Because whether we like it or we don't like it, human beings are visual in nature. So why not use our clothes instead of only buying them for our physical needs or for the aesthetic needs? Why not to include clothes as a resource which builds our appearance in a way that we can build the impact in the minds of people to whom we meet. And same applies for when we are taking up the accessories and helping ourselves in terms of grooming ourselves to the next level. Now, here's the universal cycle, and universal effect of clothing on our overall mindset. It's a universally known cycle, and I would love to share this with every single one of you. How we see ourselves, what's our self image, how we see our physical characteristics decides what kind of clothes we're going to be choosing, how we're going to be grooming ourselves. I've seen people who are very petite or who have a very small body, but they'll end up wearing a very loose clothes because in their mind, their body image is very big. So they tend to wear very loose clothes. Whereas there is also another set of people whose body are bigger, but they'll wear very tight clothes because in their mind their body image is small. I'm assuming some of you must have also noticed that. So it's not just about the fitting. Sometimes we have a distorted body image as well. Now, the way we groom ourselves, the way we wear our clothes impacts the way we act. It impacts the way we feel. It also impacts the way we behave. Now, the way we act and the way we behave impacts the way people are going to be responding to us. And the way people respond to us impacts the self image which we're going to be creating about our own self. So it's a complete cycle which goes in round. Now, one of the things which I want you all to know is you cannot not communicate. There is nothing called as neutral clothing. Every single time you're communicating, the only question is your image communicating what you truly want to communicate, or is it working in your favor or it's working against you? So next time you go ahead and appear and wear something, ask yourself, am I looking the way, am I looking the role which I want to play? Because you cannot climb the ladder of success dressed in a costume of failure. And I'm sure every single one of you would agree that there must be some time in your life wherein you're not feeling so good and you go to work or you're meeting your friend and you're not, you've just won something and you've just not put anything on the face. You just go there. You don't want to have much of a conversation. Maybe you go to work. You don't want to interact with people much. But that's the day every single one of the people around you will come to you and say, hey, what happened? Are you okay? Are you well? And you're like, today was a day I didn't want to communicate. Today was a day I really wanted to sit on the corner, because at that point in time, every single thing about you is talking to the people, and it is talking to the people around you all the time, all the time. So just ask yourself whether it's going to be talking in my favor or against, because I want you all to start using clothing as a resource, just like time and money. So the challenge for today is, next time you're going for an important meeting, whether it's going to be on Zoom or you're attending an important meeting where you want to influence the other person, on the other side, just see if you put little effort in turning up in your most presentable self. Now, you don't want to try to become the John Abraham or the Katrina. You're going to be your most presentable self. Your competition is only with you. And the second, the affirmation which I want you to have for yourself is, my image is either working in my favor or against me, and I take charge of it. And I take charge of it. Also, you can add, there is nothing called as neutral clothing. There is nothing called as neutral clothing. I cannot not communicate. So it automatically will remind you every single time that I should be going there, being in my most presentable self, so that whatever personality traits I have, whatever value I have, whatever strength I have, it gets, it oozes out even from the way I appear wherever I go. Yes, I hope this added value to your life. Do share with me in the comments below what was your biggest takeaway and how did you find it. Thank you so much.